being absolutely miserable at work, of course, wanting to, obviously that's a huge reason behind it. But since I was, 13, watching, Optic and Nade Shot and all that, it really like, dude, I see people doing it in front of me and be like, this is possible. So I made it a goal of mine my whole teenage years, tried to upload videos, didn't work out. But the day I started streaming, it was September 11th of 2022. And right, like a couple days before I started streaming, my card got declined at the dollar store because of the 2K builds. I own everything I love. I went to the dollar store, the Family Dollar. I bought 2 bowls of noodles and a can of Pringles. Tried to swipe the card. It got declined. I just ran out the store on them, bro.
Oh my God.
I didn't steal it, but I just ran up at it because I was embarrassed, Well, the reason that I gave it another shot again in general was because of my mom. Because I was miserable at work. And then she told me that week, the reason I even, like you could pretty much attribute it to her, because the reason I even tried it again was because that weekend she said, why don't you give streaming another try? Like my mom really like pushed it, She was like, you can actually do it if you put your mind to it.
Because I mean, you said you worked 2 jobs, like while you were still streaming, right? Like when you first started. So what were like the 2 jobs you worked?
I worked maintenance at a, like a elderly housing place. I worked with my dad, and we were both maintenance men. Maintenance ain't easy work. You're crawling under sinks, you're changing faucets, you're crawling up in attics, all that, just nasty. And then I'd get off work from doing that, load the trailer up on my truck and go cut grass till 9 at night, get home at dark every day.
Do you think like working those jobs made you kind of like appreciate your current job now, like 100 times more?
Dude, it's not because we're just being lazy, but most people don't want to just, have to go to work, but like I'm glad I experienced that, because now I know no matter like what happens with this, I will absolutely never take it, for granted now, because it's like going from like my mental state now to what I was when I was working, I'm literally the happiest I could ever be with it.